Hey, how's it going guys? Ricky Summer here, and today I've come back in time to play Nezha for the very first time. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Vice Galactic. What's your pleasure? We deliver.
Alright, welcome back to Warframe. This is the series where I play a frame for the very first time, give you my initial impressions, we do a time jump with a frame maxed out, maybe formed, maybe potatoed if I like it, and then I give you my final thoughts on where I think it sits in the meta, whether I like it, how I would use the frame, and then you guys can tell me how you use the frame. It's a nice, beautiful, collaborative effort. I enjoyed it a great deal. Hello, hi, how you doing? It's Nezha time. Let's go. I know very little about Nezha in terms of what he does. I think he's based on a Chinese deity who was a trickster, I think. So maybe that'll give us a little insight into what he does. Let's have a look. All right, the passive. What do we got? Slide 60% faster and go 35% further? All right, like... You may be thinking this is an insincere POG reaction. It's legitimately not. I don't know if that has any benefit in a legitimate combat situation, but I really like sliding. There's a specific tile set. I think it's on, the Saturn tile set, where you're often sliding. You can often go down this big ramp to get to extraction, and I just love sliding down there. It always like slows right down before you get to the end. So that's just a satisfaction thing. I really like sliding. Anyway, next, Firewalker. Okay, blaze a trail of flames, scorching enemies and cleansing allies. Teleporting blasts the landing area with a ring of fire. Teleporting? Do you like hit it again? Okay, I'm not super clear on what that teleporting is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Might be in the tips. Straight off the bat, I'm getting, Speed Boy. Kind of the counterpart, the terrestrial counterpart to Zephyr, which we just played. Cut up at the top of the screen right there if you want to check out that video in case you missed it. Blazing Chakram. Hurl a flaming ring that sets enemies ablaze, making them vulnerable to any damage. Flaming enemies drop restorative orbs on death. Charge to amplify the power of the ring and reactivate to instantly travel to the ring's location. Oh, is that the teleportation they're talking about? Maybe. Warding Halo. Create a protective ring of fire, yes, that also stuns and damages enemies who get too close. So this is a theme that I'm only just noticing. 3 is usually the defensive ability. Is that correct? Is that a common design language with a lot of frames? Let me know in the comments. Very cool. I can see myself using that a lot, especially if we're like pop the 3, firewalk, extra damage. Beautiful. I'm down for it. Divine Spears. Impale nearby enemies on spears that erupt from the below. The cold below? Sisters below. Activate again to slam surviving enemies back into the ground. Okay, tips. Let's go heavy tip energy here. Use Firewalker to lock down strategic areas such as narrow pathways or... Oh, okay, all right. So we can use it defensively because it leaves a trail behind. Very cool. Firewalker removes status effects from allies when they cross its path. I figured that's what cleansing meant. All right, that's pretty cool. That's useful. Recast Blazing Chakram to teleport Nezha to the Chakram. Okay, so that's the teleport that is mentioned in Firewalker. If Firewalker is active, a ring of fire will also appear wherever he lands. Gotcha. Cast Blazing Chakram on an enemy impaled by Divine Spears to spawn a second Chakram. The hacks, the absolute hacks. Charge Nezha's Blazing Chakram before launching it to increase its damage and cause it to fly straight ahead instead of locking onto enemies. Interesting. Charge it. Right. So otherwise it locks on. I think I may have missed the lock on, but that's very good. I like the lock on actually. After Warding Halo's health depletes, a wave of heat damage ignites around enemies and a brief invulnerability phase gives Nezha time to recast his Halo safely. Ooh. All right. So I'm kind of expecting big survivability through 3, of course, but also just like maybe just speed. Really interesting. I'm actually really excited to give him a try. Warding Halo prevents status effects such as bleed and knockdown. Huge if true. Knockdown, the bane of my existence. Oh yes, huge if true, enormous if true. Safeguard is an augment mod for Warding Halo that allows Nezha to cast Halo onto allies. Interesting. I'm selfish, so I won't be using that. Cast Warding Halo when under heavy fire to briefly prevent damage and increase the durability of the resulting Halo. So use it in a pinch. So like if you use it as the oh shit button, it gives you a little bonus, a little bump. This might be my kind of frame. Recast divine spears while the ability is active to retract the spears, dealing additional damage to impaled enemies. Yeah, very cool. Huge if true. You know what? Oh god, I don't know. What's the aura? What's the aura? Corrosive energy siphon, sprint boost. Can you imagine extra sprinties? Extra sprinties? Look, let's play it safe. We'll go energy siphon to start off with. We'll throw on, I don't know, duration. Yes, let's throw prime continuity on there, along with stretch, possibly, and maybe vitality just to rank up. I don't know, man. Armor. He's actually big on armor. All right. Maybe a little bit satanic, but let's throw armor on there. Let's see what happens. Don't forget the arcanes, please, sir. This is not Bush League. All right, let's jump into survival. Selkie survival on Setna. Oh, look at that slide, though. Oh, yes. Oh. This is just all I want to do all day. Oh, that's heavy slide. My controller's plugged in, sir, please. I'm vibrating. Okay. All right. So, I've triggered. Oh, it's just going. So I just skosh through everyone. And it's just applying D. It's applying. Okay. All right. Let's try it again. And then what can I trigger it again? Is that the strat? Or was it, you hold it? No. It's all just, it is what it is. Okay. That's all right. I'm just wondering, can we kill exclusively with this? Nothing but slides. All day we be sliding. All right, so straight up, I think I want to... Yeah, these boys are ablaze. I can see the benefit of just having this up at all times. So what, they have to like walk on it, right? So we set up little choke points for them. There you go. There we go. Now they're ablaze. So we don't necessarily want to like glide through them. Or what? Why am I invisible? Is that because of my weapon? It might be. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this, right? So hang on. What if we jump over them and still applies it to the ground? There we go. That's how we do it. So we want to be jumping and sliding. I appreciate this a great deal. This is not at all efficient yet. Okay. So I'm already thinking like I think I want ability strength on this one. Like, yeah, duration for sure. But I want that strength so I can just kill individuals by walking all over them. These boats are made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. One of these days, Nezha's gonna walk all over you. Also, it uses like barely any energy, which is incredible. Oh, this is gonna be great for burning individuals. Right here, let's go. Oh, hang on. Does it not apply when I'm... Wait. It doesn't. Yeah, okay. We do have to be on the ground. Unfortunate, but fair enough. So, I feel like we kind of want to preempt where they're going to walk. I mean, I'm just finding so much strategy in just this one ability. This is great. This is I am dead. Yo, slide down the causeway. That's how we get them. Oh, heavy slides. The biggest slides anyone's ever seen. That's how you do it. This requires a recoding of the brain, I think. So used to bullet jumping, but we don't want to bullet jump so much. Interesting. I kind of like when Warframe switches it up, you know? It's like, this is how you play, and then wait for it. Oh my Christ. Alright, that actually took forever just to get to the second ability. But we finally got the chakram, and I'm ready to use it. In fact, it's been so long, I've forgotten what the chakram even does. It's the thing on the back, right? We throw it. Oh, okay. We throw it, and it returns to us. But hear me out. Pop the one. Pop the one real quick. And then... Do we teleport? Hang on. How's this work? Alright, so thoughts so far. Pac-Man. Nezha's Pac-Man. It's like, imagine if Pac-Man had a beautiful, meaningful, yet ephemeral one-night stand with Snake. It's Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man. It's the sexual erotic love child of Pac-Man and Snake. And I'm here for it. So, like, at the moment, little bit modded. Not doing like a huge amount of damage with the one. But I am actually finding it useful. And I quite like the gameplay of zooming around and trying to cut off these Grenier at the pass. Okay, hang on. Do I have to, like, target at the ground? My guy. So you can just shoot it anywhere and it'll bounce around, huh? Interesting. I gotta figure out how to use the chakram, I think. Oh, I get it. Oh, you gotta be quick though. Okay, alright. I need energy. Oh no, I've never actually run out of energy before. Yup! Alright, this time. Here we go. Come on, let me teleport. Oh, you don't need to charge it to teleport? And then it pops off? Okay, I got it. It's actually easier than I thought. Alright, get the trailblazing back on. Teleport, boom. We do booms. I'm not sure if that's really... Is that not working or it's not very good? Alright, we are fully unlocked, boys and girls, and I'm ready. Let's get that 3 going. Pop it. So, the way I see it, we're probably going to want to do 1 and 3 together. And then cause some nonsense, right? Because we do damage when they get too close. We stun them. Isn't that right? So we do this whole nonsense. I mean, we can throw in the melee slide if we want. Why not? Why even not? Look at that. Beautiful. Now we're talking synergies. Alright. So far, I'm kind of... I'm having a little trouble with the 2. I've noticed that I just wasn't noticing what was going on. It does pop, as promised. As you might imagine, you know, Warframe doesn't lie to us. Warframe loves us. But it doesn't, it pops in a ring, right? I say this as if you guys don't know. You guys friggin' know. It pops in a ring, which I feel is less useful than if it was just a radius, you know? So I'm finding a little less use for it. That being said, I'm sure it has a use. Maybe, so far it feels a little more situational, but how are we going with this? How are we going with this 3 here? Hang on, let me slide into the abilities here. The damage absorption is currently in 934, so let's see if we can up that, see what happens when, there we go. Okay, it's going down. So, I like that it's like, it doesn't drain, there's no timer, it's just up until it pops, which is pretty rad, which means... I'm dead. Which means that, in theory, you can just keep applying that stun until it pops. Right? Like, if you don't get hit, you're saving energy. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Welcome to being stunned. Welcome, sir. Hello. Yes. Hi. Hello. Oh! It's beautiful, man. It's the ultimate troll frame. Oh, that's just cruel. Allow me to just shimmer on in here. So the only issue I was having with 1 previously was the occasion where you just like run into someone and you stop your momentum. That kind of fixes that because now running into them actually stuns as well. That's why I was doing the slide melee before, because you know you maintain your momentum there. But as it stands, what's up, my dude? It's beautiful. You know, I can step to this. All right, it's time to impale some individuals. So let's get the old gang back together. Let's get the band back together. Here we go. And then they slam. Oh my guy, that's a war crime. That's some Vlad the Impaler sort of shit. Oh, sweet Jesus. Interesting. Okay, all right. You know, I'm getting a feel for the frame. I'm getting the rhythm of it. Interesting vibes so far. Let's slide on back home. And let's have a little talk about modding. Alright, so my initial impression of the frame is I think it's almost Wukong-esque. I think you can get away with not doing much with Nezha. Like, you can just pop 1 and 3 and run around, and you're mostly fine. I didn't find myself doing like I'm not destroying currently yet, but it's workable, right? The 2, as I said, like, I get it. I'm not super.
Were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
Orders. I'm not in love with the 2, but let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments. Do you find a lot of use out of the 2? I guess for escaping or just general traversal, the teleportation is good. I don't personally love the explosion you get. I'd be more inclined just to like run and roll everywhere, because then you're laying down fire. The 4 seems pretty, like, the 4 is actually like crowd control and damage together, which I like. Not sure how much damage it does. Let me have a look. Let's go into modding here. Okay, Divine Spears. Radius is almost 15 meters currently. Duration, okay, so its damage is not huge. We're at 195 a piece, so not enormous. I mean, yeah, okay. Its duration is 8 seconds. Maybe would we treat this more as crowd control? I'm not sure. You guys let me know. But the 1, all right, the explosion damage. Hang on. Have I misjudged the explosion? Because it's because it doesn't just leave the radius, it explodes too. Okay, maybe I've misjudged the synergy there. Maybe I've misjudged the synergy between Blazing Chakram and Firewalker. Absorption multiple. Yo, honestly, warding Halo so far. You know what I mean? I'm not like I like defensive frames, but I have a history of misjudging and underrating defensive abilities. Nah, this is a good one. You watch, this is the one defensive ability that everyone's like, nah, it's crap. And it's the only one that I like. Anyway, like damage, I don't know if damage is overkill here or if it's right on. You know, I do want the damage, but I think ultimately stretch and prime continuity are big ticket items, just like with the last frame. There's not much else, like I can't really put anything else on here currently, but what would I put on here? I'm not even sure. I think, you know what? I think I'm happy with where we are currently. What about auras though? Corrosive projection, enemy armor reduced by, you know what? Maybe we're basically bumping into individuals with 1 and 3, plus we've got corrosive projection to reduce their armor. It could be huge tier. It could be enormous. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking right now. But we'll do the time jump. We'll do the stream. We'll see what you guys think in the chat. All right, welcome back to Warframe. Listen, Nezha. Let me put it this way. Nezha is the best frame that I will probably play very little of. Nezha's great. I've even become a convert of the 2. He's a fine frame, but it's kind of got a little bit of a Wukong vibe to me. You know, there's a passive element. Well, like it is like the 1 is kind of akin to Wukong's twin, in that you cast it and forget about it for the most part. I mean, you do keep recasting Nezha's 1, but like, you know what I mean? There's a passive element to it. You hit it and then you just go about your business and you do what you got to do, and it sort of works in the background. So from that standpoint, little bit less interesting to me, but now that I'm more appreciative of the 2. Yeah, okay. He's cool. I like him. I like him a great deal. So before we jump into survival, let me show you what we've got here. So I think the general rule of thumb is what we're going to do moving forward is if there is a prime of the frame we're playing, probably not going to potato it. We're going to wait until we get the prime and then you know, potato that, former that. That's the conventional wisdom, and it makes sense to me. Okay, so what we've got here is pretty much what we had in the first half of the video. Prime continuity, stretch, intensify, steel fiber. I was glad and surprised to find that apparently my instinct to put armor on Nezha was correct. It was actually suggested that I put steel fiber back on, so that's pretty cool. Rush, you know, I wanted to give it a try. And look, chat enabled me. Chat said, yo, it's fine, you saucy bastard, do it, you won't, go fast. So that's what we've done. I'm quite liking where he's sitting currently. Let's just straight up jump into a mission. All right, we're on Selkie, Sedna Survival. Let's slide into the DMs here. So Nezha takes a hot second to get used to, especially with the added speed. Like, it's pretty good, honestly. I feel like, you know, I said this before and I'll say it again. Nezha feels like the terrestrial counterpart to Zephyr, but I think I like him a little more than Zephyr. It's just kind of satisfying to go fast. Yeah, I do have to rewire my brain to not jump all over the place. But, you know, we'll get there. I've come to really, really like the 3, especially with Intensify added onto it. Like, the threshold of damage absorption on 3 is stupid. It's ridiculous and beautiful. And salacious and magnificent. Alright, yeah, we're doing a lot better. My initial impressions of a frame are usually like, there's that initial pog of like, yo, what can we do with this ability? And then I try it and it's like kind of underwhelming. But then, you know, you rank up the abilities and they come into their own, and that's very much what's happened here, as is often the case. Like, I feel like I'm actually doing the Lord's work. For example, something you didn't see, it would have been cut out in the edit of the first half of the video. I kind of wasn't really surviving in survival. I wasn't dying, but I was running out of life support just because I'm guessing I wasn't killing fast enough, so I wasn't getting the life support drops that you would otherwise get from the enemies. That is no longer a problem. I think we're totally fine now. Look, there's a nice rhythm to it. Actually, you know what? I take it all back. I am going to play Nezha. I take it all back. I take it all back. All right, let's try the 3 here. So hang on, let me recast 1. Our 3 is still off. Sorry, I meant we're going to try 2. Never mind. Let me try that one again. Okay, so at first I was kind of down on the explosion you get from the teleport. From the teleport. Now I'm very up on it. Never mind, that didn't work. Look at that. It's all freaking beautiful, man. Let's get the little doingus here, if no one disagrees. Please, sir, this is a Wendy's. Wait. How did I... Hang on, we need to test that. Is this new meta? Wait. Okay, let me put 1 on. Throw the disc. Oh! How did I not know that? It like spreads the oh yeah! Fucking right, let's go. Let's go! Let's go! It's beautiful, man! It's beautiful! You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. 2's huge. Never mind, 2's the best ability. Forget everything I said. Stop the presses. Delete the first half of the video. Don't even watch it. Go back. We'll go back in time. Erase your memory. Don't watch it. Just watch this part. Because Nezha's great. This is great. I'm into this. Let's get some life support, if no one disagrees. I think I'm going to have to get that dank skin. You know the one I'm talking about. Get that dank skin for Nezha. We'll get all Nezha'd up. Let me throw 3 back on there. It's a beautiful time to be alive. And speaking of being alive, I will never die. Please teleport. Please, sir, will you teleport? There you go. There you go. There it is. Scree! Hey guys, remember way back when I said I probably wasn't going to play Nezha ever after this? Let's forget about that time. I haven't even played around with a 4. Let's find a group of boys and let's 4 them real hard. Scree! Please, sir. This is a 4. So then, like, we can... Hold on. Oh, no. That's not what I meant to do. Isn't it meant to spawn 2 of them? Let's try that again. I'm out of energy, sir. So you know what we're going to do? Actually, never mind. We've got energy. Oh, never mind. They've fallen into my salacious gambit here. 4, please. Did that spawn 2? It's unclear. But he's dead now. Alright, we want energy. Skirt! There we go. We got Energized Dash. That's right. I've unlocked Zunurik. So energy is no longer a problem ever. Welcome to the future. This is now a Zenuric channel. Oh, the absolute war crimes. Welcome to Ricky Summers' guide for reviewing frames. Pog out on the ability screen. Try the abilities. Be underwhelmed. Get chat's advice. Dismiss chat's advice. Play solo. Appreciate frame. Alright, yo. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, how often does this happen? I'm memeing, but this is how it works, you know? Every single time. Whenever I play with you guys, you know, I get carried through. I don't appreciate what I'm doing because I'm not actually, you know, I'm not being useful. But the moment I come back and I do it solo, I understand the process and I appreciate the frame. I appreciate the mechanic, whatever we're doing, whether it's railjacks or whatever, you know, that's just how it goes. Nezha's great. I like Nezha a great deal. I am actually genuinely incredibly interested in, yes, the Empyrean skin. That's oh yeah, that's dank as hell. Look at that though. Oh, the mouth kind of moves. Yo, that's dirty. I love it. I'm into that. And like that off-white kind of looks incredibly rad. To that, sir, I say yes. Hang on, what about animations? What do we got in the way of animations? Ooh, oh, hello. I mean, you know what? That works too. You know, I'm gonna go, this feels a little bit like Zen, kind of Tai Chi-esque. I'm into that. You know what? That doesn't really work with that skin. But that's okay. For the moment, I'm into that. That's a good strat. We'll keep that one for now. Okay, yeah. So Nezha, I feel like, oh man, I mean, I like going fast. Oddly enough, I don't use Gauss. I was gonna say, I forgot his name. Gauss. I don't use him as often as I should. I think I need to go back and like really appreciate Gauss again, because I do like going fast. But yeah, I wasn't expecting Nezha to be like a Sanic frame, but he's ended up being a Sanic frame, and I quite like that. And his abilities, like at first, like when you read them, when I read them, I'm like, hang on, how does this work? Now that I've tried them, it's like, nah, it works. It's good. It's a really nice flow. And I like the semi-passiveness of the one, and then you just like, you're throwing in 2, keeping up 3. When there's a big group, when you need it, you throw up 4. But even so, just the loop of running around with 1 and 3 on, and like, whenever there's a group, you throw out the 2, you teleport, you explode them. It works for me. I really like it. Yeah, I think contrary to what I said at the start of this section of the video, I think I'm going to be playing Nezha a little more than I anticipated. Alright guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think of Nezha? Give me your tips, tricks, build ideas. But for the moment, thank you very much for watching. Be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Ricky Summer, out.